heated exchange at the White House today. Top Democrats stormed out of a meeting with President Trump.
They were discussing his decision to pull U.S. troops out of Syria. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez here now with more on this. Hazel.
Yeah, volatile day in Washington. Just before today's meeting, more than two-thirds of Republicans joined Democrats in a House vote in favor of a resolution rebuking Trump's decision to pull troops out of Syria. All day, the president insisted the war in Syria is not America's concern.
On Wednesday, a bipartisan majority of the House voted to condemn the president's decision to pull troops from Syria. After the vote, congressional leaders of both parties met with the president. Top Democrats say they had to walk out after President Trump had what they described as a meltdown.
He just couldn't handle it. But 2-1, the Republicans voted to oppose what he was doing in Syria.
He was insulting, particularly to the speaker.
The president later tweeting this photo of Pelosi during their meeting with the caption, "Nervous Nancy's unhinged meltdown." Republicans defended the president, accusing the House Speaker of being the problem.
I see a pattern of behavior with Speaker Nancy Pelosi. She storms out of another meeting, trying to make it unproductive. The other Democrats stayed and actually had a very productive meeting.
President Trump says he wants to bring American soldiers back home, saying the U.S. has no stake in defending the Kurdish forces who died by the thousands as America's partner in the fight against ISIS.
I'm not going to get involved in a war between Turkey and Syria, especially when, if you look at the Kurds, and again, I say this with great respect, they're no angels.
The president's remarks drew sharp criticism from both Democrats and Republicans, including one of Trump's closest allies, Senator Lindsey Graham.
This is a defining moment of Trump's presidency. If we abandon the Kurds, it will be to our shame and to our national security detriment, and Trump will own the reemergence of ISIS.
Lindsey Graham would like to stay in the Middle East for the next 1,000 years with thousands of soldiers and fighting other people's wars.
Tomorrow, Vice President Mike Pence and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will be in Turkey to meet with its president, hoping to secure a ceasefire. Maurice.
Okay.